Frauditor Mania. I love you so much. Thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you.
Are you die right now?
Yep.
La 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 la. I don't care what you say. La la la.
Hi.
Hello.
You're triggering me. You're trying to get me
That's
emotionally active.
I'm not trying to. You're doing it to yourself.
The cameras,
Yeah,
witness.
that's fine. There's lots of witnesses. We're in the middle of the public.
You stepped in the puddle, buddy. Your sock's gonna get all wet. Your sock is all soaked and wet.
Oh, what an assault.
I'll fuck you up. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say it again, bro. Say it again. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Wait.
Are you serious right now?
Yes, like I can like stay out here with my camera and stuff.
Certainly.
Yeah. Oh, my name's Russ. Your name, ma'am? Wow. Holy cow. Such rude and unprofessionalism. Or, I mean, orally or in writing.
I'm gonna shut this window.
Can I-
I'm not agreeing to be in video.
Can I do an open records request? Please?
Let's go. Don't you touch me. Don't you put hands on me. This is a lawsuit, sir.
Okay.
Everybody see what's happening? Look at this.
That's wrong.
Quit touching my penis! Quit touching my penis! Quit touching my penis! It's not. It's called a public easement. Quit trying to fucking bully me. I know my rights.
Stop. Come on. You're like an old man, and I'm an old man.
Sir, that's not nice of you, sir. That's not nice of you.
Go ask her. Go ask her, by the way. You cocksucker. Hey. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not resisting. Go ahead. I'm not resisting. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We're making holy honor. That's how you throw a kid, right? It's a First Amendment right violation. I'm a press.
Get the f*** off me. Call the police.
No, you wanted to stand there and hold your cell phone in my face is what you wanted to do. Yes, you do. Take your cell phone and go and make your complaint, okay? Okay.
Those are my fucking court records on the floor.
Get this off my wrist!
She has a broken back, by the way, too.
You think that me wanting to know where to find you has anything to do with YouTube? You're sadly mistaken. Your name is going on the lawsuit.
And to this very day, there has still been no lawsuit. And the real question is, will there ever be a lawsuit? Because Chrissy says he's suing everybody, but I have yet to see the tiniest shred of evidence that will actually happen. But I digress. Good evening. Good to see everybody here. Why are we live streaming tonight? Truth is, I'm bored. So I said, you know what? Let's have a little fun for a little while. Link to the panels is pinned. Anybody wants to hop up, wants to come on up and, I don't know, insult me, call me names. Link is there. Come on up. Say a quick hello to everybody that's here. Great to see everyone. Thanks for coming, guys. I know I planned this not even 10 minutes ago, so people actually showed up. Actually means a lot. GJM, good evening, good evening, good evening. MC Dillygaff, good evening. The weather is beautiful here in Connecticut. 59 degrees was the high today. Stepped outside, sat in the courtyard for lunch. Beautiful, beautiful. Stefan. Welcome. Great to have you here. Lick the whole sock. Now I actually know who you are. I thought you were Vippy for a while. Now I actually know who you are. So welcome. Yes, you better respect Eagle Nick. Absolutely. And lick. Wait. You have 2 accounts? Wait a minute. Lick the whole sock. Lick the whole. Lick the whole foot. So lick the whole foot. Lost his sock and his boot. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. All right. Okay. Great to see everyone. Oh man. Falcax, good evening. Hopefully I don't get booted immediately. I don't even know who you are. I never booted you before. Have you been here before? Well, welcome. I mean, I'm pretty lenient. Say what you want. Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say. Just be respectful of people in the chat. You know, I mean, I don't care if you're respectful of me or not. I'm not going to boot you because you insult me. Yeah, you shouldn't be booted. Great to have you here. Peg is here, had surgery a couple of hours ago. Well, thank you for coming. Let us know if you need anything. Are you okay? Great to see you here. Nah, Foot is an imposter. Foot is an imposter. Like, I thought that was you with like 2 accounts or something. Like, okay. Oh, that's actually hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. He's cool though? Okay. As long as he's cool. G-Jam might get power hungry if I bring up Wrangler. Talk about Kaiser. Look, Kaiser's locked up. At this point, I'm happy to talk about it. It's over. So, I mean, I don't know why you would randomly bring up Kaiser because we're not talking about Kaiser. You know, I think there are people that are obsessed with it. So, like, they'll go into live streams where they're talking about something completely different and bring it up. I think that's strange. But sure. Whatever. He has me blocked. The sock? Lick the whole sock? Wait, how can sock? No, I'm sorry. Lick the whole foot. I don't know. It's complicated. Hey, we have someone that's come on panel. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe for the first time, a member of our panel. Heck. Evening. Welcome. Happy to have you on.
It's midday here.
Say that again?
It's midday here.
It's midnight where you are?
No, midday.
Oh, midday. Sorry. Oh, midday. Where, if you don't mind me asking, where are you hopping on from?
Australia, mate.
Ah, we just had an Aussie up here last night. We just had one. Ah, that's nice. So you said you had surgery today. How you feeling?
Yeah, a little bit sore. That happened.
A little sore. Do you have some time you got to be off your feet for a while? You have a recovery period or what?
I'm retired, so it doesn't matter.
Everything's your relaxation period, your recovery, I guess you could even say at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. I see there's a question. Well, I wanted to get your opinion on it since you backed him for so long, even though the evidence was out there. So, in fact, I don't know if you're up to speed with the whole Kaiser thing. I don't know your stance on it. Whatever your stance is welcome here, obviously. I mean, you're a loyal supporter of my channel, which to me is what really matters. And yeah, Falcax, that first off, that's not factually accurate. I did not back him for an extended period of time. That's just people saying that simply because I didn't put out a bunch of hate or diss videos. I actually distanced myself from the dude since February of last year after people really showed me what the case was, all because I chose not to put out diss videos about him. I don't see that meaning that I was a quote unquote supporter. So, and my community post speaks for itself. That's my stance on the matter. I believe he didn't own up to accountability. He didn't own up to responsibility. He wasn't holding himself accountable, though he wants to preach it, which makes him a hypocrite. So, yeah, that just is what it is. Hold on, I just want to do one thing real quick. Just one second. I have to. Oops, nope, not gonna do it. All right. Here we go. All right, Sock, you have it. All right, Sock, you have it. All right, so, Peck, you're the guest of honor. What do you want to talk about?
Well, recently I've been just filming people in my area.
Oh.
Just to piss them off, right? And
okay.
All the cops know me. They know me by name. So basically, I set fire to my car, and I got like a few business cards out of it, but nothing else.
Wait. I can't tell if you're troll. You set fire to your car.
Yeah, I'm joking about the guy that.
About this. That was what? Who was that? That was, oh my goodness. So Troll Media Group covered that. That was crazy. That was nuts.
Yeah, and then like
yeah, go ahead.
when the cops like ask him like for the information about like the crime, he's like, I'm not giving my ID, and then just demands names and badge numbers from everyone, like screaming, like ranting, and like screaming at these guys, give me your name and badge number, give me your business card, and like
your car's on fire.
he lost a card. He lost a car, and he got 2 business cards from cops.
It's that's an example to me. It's like how desperate these guys are for a YouTube video. They'll pull out these stunts like this, and it's like you set your car on fire.
Yeah,
I will give him credit for being original because I am sick and tired of these stupid post office audits. I'll give him credit for that, but that's it.
No, I stopped doing the post office stuff, and I've started doing weed stores, banks now. I like to ask them about their vaults, what security they have, how much money they have in the vault, if there's a timer on the vault.
You have to ask them when the security cameras are turned off too.
Yeah.
And ask them if there are any ladies in the back that offer rub and tugs.
So I'm kind of old, but like back in the day when people were doing bank jobs, this is like the exact shit they would do to scope out banks.
Yeah.
And like they know they're doing this specifically just to cause alarm to the bank by asking these absolutely ridiculous questions. And you can't like.
So it's the same thing. It's the same thing in essence, then, from back in the day to now, you would say.
Yeah, that one with James Freeman, like the amount of information that security guard gave him was ridiculous. He should have just kicked him out like immediately. But then did you do it or someone else? The cowboy guy, and he talks about being like a 3-time rodeo champion, like bull riding champion.
Really,
and
I
like
didn't know.
he goes up to a bank. It's
you mean KC audits? The young kid?
No. He's like an African American guy.
Yeah, he's young. Where's the silly hats?
Yeah. He always wears hats.
Yeah. He's a young guy.
Yeah. He was
I did a video. I did a video on him. He was outside of a bank. That's exactly what he was doing. I'm just
the cowboy hat.
Yeah, and then like a big cowboy sombrero like hat. Yeah.
Oh no, this is a new one. This only just happened like yesterday.
Oh.
But he claims to be a 3-time champion bull riding champ, and that he's starting a rodeo. And
do you know his name?
No, I don't know the auditor's name. All I know is just he's the dumbass that wears the stupid hats. Like he's always got a big ass dumb hat in the video, and his new character is a cowboy, and yeah, like he was doing the exact same thing that James Freeman was doing in the last video, like asking specific questions about the vault, about like the timing of the vault, how much money do you have in the vault, what's the square footage of the vault, like all this type of bullshit. And he should have immediately been arrested. And then when the cops show up, he flat out like runs away from the cops. He's like, I'm gonna run straight away when the cop gets out of his car. And then as soon as the cop gets out of his car, he starts running and saying, "No, you're the police. No, you're the police. I don't want to deal with you." Just like, yeah.
Intentionally trying to create suspicion and alarm so that if the officers feel the need to investigate, then they're the victim. That's how
Exactly. They're trying to get a lawsuit out of this. That's what all of these people are doing. The thing is that I've only seen like 4 lawsuits in 5 years I've been watching auditing, and 2 of them were LIA, and the rest of them were small. They just think that they can get money like LIA, and they can't.
Well, I'll respond to that in just a second. If you just excuse me one moment, just want to say a quick thank you to Glenn Harlow for the $4.99. I hear our buddy Colton was arrested again, sitting in jail on an $80,000 bond. Well, have fun in jail, buddy. Hey, Glenn, appreciate the super chat. I got something for you. I should have had it ready. Hold on.
Whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super. Thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick, all this.
Sorry about that. Just wanted to thank our pal. And just a quick hello to Josiah, Lovely Lorez, Josh, dropping a like. Thank you. Hot Rods 3. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate you guys being here. Pat, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead with what you were just saying.
Oh, someone said it. Central Tyrant Investigation. Maybe that's his name.
Oh, that idiot. Oh my God. There was the video where he was trying to, break into like a private building, and he made it clear he had no business whatsoever. He just wanted to film people and film things. And it's this older, dark-skinned security lady. I call her auntie because she's just like my aunt, short and feisty. And he was like, "You're not getting in." And he was like literally pushing his way in. And like she's like hanging on for dear life with this other employee of the building. Yeah,
I don't know if it's that guy, because this dude only ever stands out the front of places and wears stupid hats.
That's him. Let me see. No, pull up on my
Yeah,
phone.
he doesn't normally go into buildings, from what I've seen. He just stands outside.
Let me make sure I'm talking about the right person. Let me see. I think it's this young African. Yep, that's exactly who I'm talking about. This idiot. Now
Well, hang on. I need to.
Now he might, for the most part, do sidewalk audits only, but it was one video where he tried to barge in. I did a video on it 2 months ago, and a lot of channels covered it because it was epic how they wouldn't let him go in. It was actually hilarious. 125 Southern and H is here. Good evening. Great to see everybody here. Hey, what happened to that guy asking about Kaiser? He said he was afraid he was gonna get booted. No one booted him. Where'd he go? I mean, is that all you care about? You don't want to hang out with us? You just are obsessed about talking about Kaiser too? Oh,
are they gonna pretend they got booted?
Well, so I love how you say that, because there was a period of time people were like, "Oh, you blocked all my friends. None of my friends can come and comment on your live stream." And I'm like, dude, all because your friends are not commenting doesn't mean that anyone's blocked. I'll show you my block list right now. The only blocks I have on my channel are like those those like crazy corn accounts, like the profile picture is like a half naked chick. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need that on my channel. I'll block you. But that's it. Yeah, Falcax, I know who it was. MC. I don't even know. I mean, I think he's been here once or twice and probably did get booted because he wanted to talk about Kaiser when we weren't talking about Kaiser. Like, yeah, I want to talk about it. There's a lot to say, but we're just here to relax, No, Steven, I'm not. Steven's funny. Anytime I talk about anything negative, are you talking about Will? No, Steven, we're not talking about Will, but great to see you. But Peg, we're talking about the same guy. It's a youngish African American.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same guy. So that video was epic.
Yeah, sunglasses, stupid hat.
And it's but it's like, again, so this is the thing. If auditing was actually legitimate by these frauditors, it actually would accomplish a lot. Actually holding tyrannical, even lazy government employees accountable. Remember, they're I think it was yesterday or the day before, and the newspapers were talking about how Elon Musk was saying that they're going to start investigating, I think, 100,000 jobs in the government and analyze every employee to make sure they're actually working. And if they're not meeting their task requirements, then they potentially could be laid off. And it's like auditing could help with that because there are corrupt officials in government. There are lazy employees, but that doesn't mean that you go out and just harass innocent, helpless people at banks. Like, what does that accomplish?
Dude, I had to pay like $1 billion in taxes, and all of that went to the post office. They get funded by my tax dollars to just stand around and give people stamps. I'm obviously joking because
I was waiting for the badam. But
yeah, the United States Post Office has been like self-funded for I don't know how many years, like 60 years or something at the moment.
Now GJM just dropped the link. Actually, you know what? Let's just pull it up. Now I don't really watch.
Maybe it was the 70s that happened. Maybe it was the 50s. Maybe it was the 70s. I can't remember.
I mean, that's a pretty big gap, I would think. It was either the 50s or the 70s, which is a pretty big gap, I would think.
I know it's been self-funded for a very, very, very long time.
Right. I'm gonna pull up. I don't really watch fraud or troll videos. I've stated the reason why, but I will pull this up. GJM dropped the link. Oops. I'm gonna pull it up. 1039. Let's. Oh my God! I see a man in a mini skirt. I'm concerned. I'm actually concerned. All right, they say this is what you're referring to. So I'm curious. Let's have a look.
James Freeman, as he's doing another one of these prank investigations, and I think I just realized why he's doing this now. So take a look at the video, and then I'll talk about my theory.
Hello. Hey, how are you? Good, how are you? Good. My name is Grande, and I am conducting an investigation here today. Which department is this here?
It's water utility.
Water utility? Okay. I'll just need to take some notes and ask some questions for the investigation. How many people work in this department?
You need to go over to the admin building. We can't really give you any information.
Okay. So let me give you some background about what this investigation is about that might help you to be a little more cooperative. The town has 100.
I don't like, and that kind of thing. I mean, Will, you should cover this video. Well, I don't like covering videos that a lot of channels have covered, especially Troll has covered, because its audience is considerably larger than mine. A lot of people won't tune into my video because they say, "Oh, we've seen it on Troll's channel." So I don't really cover videos that have been covered to death. If it's interesting, I might. I may even cover it like in a couple of weeks after people have forgotten about it. Maybe.
Oh, dude, I hardly even watch your channel.
Yeah, what?
Like I was saying, I hardly even watch your channel. I'm just like, yeah, everybody else has already done these videos. I'm not going to give this guy any views. Yeah, I'm joking, of course.
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, no one watches my video. No one watches my channel. That's why I have a dying channel. That's why I have two subscribers on live stream. But this whole thing, and who is this? So, Nerd Girl, can someone not triple check for credentials here? They can, because then they can choose not to disclose any information. The woman said you have to go to the administrative building, and he wants to be a condescending prick. Oh, well, let me give you some information, and then maybe you'll actually want to cooperate. Like, shut up, dude. Shut up.
Come on, Nerd Girl. You realize that's a violation of their Fourth Amendment, right? You can't.
Oh, I forgot about the Fourth Amendment. Ooh. And Cliff Hickston, he's a piece of crap. Polite word, yeah, I agree. And the staff, including the police, are falling for his rubbish. Hold up. We have someone else who wants to come up on panel, but this is
how dare they?
He's always here. He's gonna get booted soon. Joe, what do you want? What do you want, Joe?
I'm here to class things up for you.
Class things up. We have another Aussie on panel. I'm saying we had one yesterday, back-to-back days.
Well, howdy, y'all.
Hey.
He said howdy, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's trying
Good night,
to
Mike.
communicate well with me.
Oh, you from the UK? Oh shit.
No, I'm not from the UK. I'm from the South.
Oh, the South? You like Texas or?
Well, Southeast Florida.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You hear all the crazy stories. Yeah. They're true.
Florida, yeah. There's tons of them.
They're true. It's either the meth or we're just too damn close to the sun.
My favorite video from Florida was a guy dancing in the water with an alligator.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's always the alligator ones.
Exactly. Oh man. All right, let's I haven't seen this video. I see a lot of people are commenting on it, so it must be a really interesting one. Let's just play for a few minutes. Joe, did you see this or no?
No, I have not seen this video.
Is this James Freeman?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
$51 million a year budget. Were you aware of that?
Yeah, I know what our budget.
Okay. And by next year, we have to cut that down to 100 million. That means 30% of the people who work here are going to have to be laid off. So the question is, who is just taking up space and who is actually giving the people their money's worth? So what I need to do is get a list of everyone who works in this office, and then, well, hold on one second. So what I need to do is get a list of everyone that works in this office, all of their salaries, and then I need to interview each and every one of you to find out who you think is going to be best to cut. And somebody in this office is going to have to be cut.
So who are you? What measure of authority do you have then, to even after you conduct this type of investigation, to make the authoritative whatever? I don't even know. Like what gives you the power to do that? Just a stupid prank for a stupid YouTube video?
No, it's because he is a taxpayer and his taxes pay their salaries.
Cut it out.
And they have to do everything.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that crap.
But that's what you're going to say.
That does bring up the question, because he's not the only one that's doing that kind of thing. You got Goat Boy, who's going around and basically very official, and I think at times he does fool some of these city or government employees that thinking that maybe this guy is legit doing something for an agency to make sure they're following that particular piece of
And
law.
that's because of it's because of what Elon Musk announced. I was either yesterday or the day before yesterday that people are on edge thinking that this guy might be actually legit. Now think of it. These two clerks in this office, or these two ladies, clearly are in a small municipality doing whatever. But this guy's going to try and bully and harass. I don't even know the outcome of the video, but I just know how these videos work. I know how these auditors act. He is going to attempt to bully and harass these ladies just to stroke his own ego. Because as Peck says, he's a taxpayer.
Yes. And I mean, thing is about the Doge, they're looking for where the waste is, but they've been commissioned by an elected official to do so. They're trying to find where we can tighten up the belt on the money that's being spent. But yes, that's actually might be scaring local government offices, thinking that they'll probably go do the same thing, or maybe there will be an agency created for that purpose. And they have to realize, no, this guy is just a buffoon coming in and trying to act tough to scare you. And at some point, they got to be ready to say, you're now interrupting our business. Time for you to leave. You refuse, call the police. Sir, will you leave? No. Sir, you will leave? No. Sir, you're going to jail. Boom. And be done with it. Don't give them that opportunity to do their word salad.
You can't trespass me from public property, dude. And also, is that a request to leave, or is that
when you're disrupting the business of that office, and they tell you to leave? Yes, they're putting it as a question, but they are telling you to leave because you're disrupting the business of that office.
Yes, but is that under threat of arrest?
Yes, it is, because at that point, if you refuse to leave, it's trespassing.
Lana goes on with this. Is this is this official? And like, is that under threat of arrest? Like, if I don't leave, will I be arrested? And she does this for like 40 minutes.
And this is where I'm talking about the word salad.
Yeah. Why do the cops put up with this bullshit?
Well,
like
Jim Briggs said something similar to us. The police is not trained to handle this, and I do agree with that. I think the police has to be better trained.
It's about education.
Yes, it's education.
Education.
Yeah, a lot of police do not realize. Like, good example is the post office a public property or not?
Definitely hot rods.
And when you get down to it, no, the post office is actually a private entity that's heavily regulated by the government.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but most police officers don't realize that, and they think it's a government entity, and that just filming in the post office does not constitute removing someone. In all actuality, no, this is a private entity, and they don't. And this person's causing disruption of the business. They have to go.
There was this one guy in Australia that tried auditing. He had 8 videos, and 7 of them were arrests. And like, he was doing the stupid, like, filming into cars and like touching police vehicles,
kicking tires.
Yeah. That was actually one of the things that got him arrested. Yeah. Because he was kicking the cars of the police cars' tires, and they just came out and flat out arrested him. But like, yeah, every single time he got arrested, because you just go into a police station and start spewing the American bullshit, Just like that doesn't work in Australia.
You're not in America. You're not in America.
Yeah, we have different laws, dude. You can't do that here.
Yeah, don't be a First Amendment auditor in North Korea. It's just not going to end well for you. I just don't think it will. Just saying. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd be glad to send someone like Georgia Transparency over to North Korea, let him do his First Amendment auditing there. I want to see how it goes for him, but he won't go.
Agreed. Let's play on because the video supposedly is getting good. Hey, Ruben, oh, there's a link in the chat. Come on up. I want to play on for about 5 or 6 minutes. I really want to really get a gist of what's going on because people are. I think MJM said that he gets cruel. I'm curious.
So you can either be cooperative or you can likely be the one who gets cut. Does that make sense? So it's kind of, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. So what's
that authority? I mean, you have to
no. Right, I have the authority. That's what I'm telling. So what's your name?
Oh God, I have the authority.
Yeah, see, this is starting to
so that's where
something that might be conceived criminal.
Someone just said that. Someone said, I'm going to find that comment. Yeah, guys like Freeman and Goat Boy should be arrested for impersonating an official investigator. That's something that should be looked into. I have to, and I have the resource. I can look up law. I can look up where that's happened because I'm sure it's happened before. That's funny. I had a video here that I thought we might watch. We probably won't get to it. 7 alleged police impersonators arrested. People trying to impersonate a police officer. Well, in this case, I'm interested in. What about trying to impersonate an official investigator? Because at this point, he's pretending as if he has some form of authority from the government to make the decisions of hiring people. And he's threatening them right now. Oh, if you don't cooperate, you might be the one that's fired. I have the authority. That sounds like impersonating an official investigator to me.
Yeah, it does. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That is, if it's not, it's getting very, very darn close to it. Some sort of crime. That might require some kind of investigation.
My apologies, fellas, but I got to do it. GJM has become a channel member. That means a lot. Every little bit counts. Thank you for your willingness to support my channel. And GJM, I got something special for you.
Whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick, all this.
When you get the approval from Eagle Nick, you are a successful man. So thank you.
You sub to this channel. It's Eagle Peck Audits. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you now, Eagle Nick is entertaining. I did enjoy that one where he was so upset about that car parked. That was parked. That he actually flagged down a police car.
Where he was crying about a car parked across the street.
Do you remember how those brakes on patrol car number 75 were? They were very, very squeaky. I did call the police department the next day and did report that you got some very squeaky brakes on car 75. Hopefully they've looked at it and took care of it.
There you go. That's your civic duty.
I did my civic duty there.
Let's play on.
Mary. And what's your last name?
Rollis.
Mary Rollis. And what's your position here?
Water utility administrator.
Water utility admin. Okay. And are you salary or hourly?
I don't really want to talk. I'm going to call HR.
If you're not going to talk, then I'm just going to have to put you down as uncooperative, and that's going to drop you way down and a potential for being cut.
Oh, okay.
Bull crap.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mary wants to be cut. What's your name? What's your name, ma'am? Ma'am, ma'am. Ladies, I need you to be cooperative here. Well, like I said, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. We have 11 people working in here. We're going to have to cut 3 or 4 of them.
I don't think you guys understand how sad this situation truly is. You have a pathetic loser who has never amounted to anything in life, and now he is impersonating some type of inspector because he wants to make people feel scared that they will lose their job, while he knows very well that he has zero authority to do anything. He cannot accomplish anything that he is talking about.
Well said. And that's the truth. That's why Musk being in that position, I don't want to get into politics. I don't want to get into all that. But Musk was definitely, I don't think Musk was the right guy for that position. But he's friends with Trump. Sorry. I don't want to get into politics. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, that's well said. Official announcements made on X, aka Twitter. Give me a break.
I do have to
He
admit
has
that
no control.
I was going to say, yeah, the X should not be ever an official source of communications to government employees.
It's social media. It's like
yeah.
if you have Facebook and an official announcement is made. It's nonsense.
Control over these people's livelihood or employment. It's just all fake. It's all a fraud, and this guy is the biggest phony on the planet. The fact,
Cliff, I saw it, but I also didn't see it. I knew he created a new channel, but I haven't really looked into it. I'll try and look into it later this week. I think it's interesting what he's trying to do.
that he thinks this is a good thing to do to try to scare these ladies that they're going to lose their job. It's sad. It's really sad. And it shows that frauditing really attracts the bottom of the barrel when it comes to society. Just worthless losers that don't have any control over their own lives. They feel pointless and they want to just victimize others to make themselves feel better. But somehow he's not finished. He's just getting started with his fake investigation.
Hi, how are you? Doing good, thanks. I am here to conduct an investigation today. What department is this here?
I work for the town clerk's office.
Town clerk. And what's in this building, this particular part?
Yeah.
Is it just the town clerk here?
Just in this front area, this is the town clerk's front area here. We have various departments within the administration building.
Okay.
We do have a list of the departments outside. I can kind of go through them in my head if you like.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So we have human resources.
HR.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We have the finance department.
Okay.
We have our IT division.
But it's like, if you see, okay, so he's going to try and find a way and threaten this lady if she doesn't answer all his questions. But she's going above and beyond to answer his questions. She probably thinks, oh, this is some guy, some local guy trying to make a video about whatever. It's like a DIY type guy. Okay, sure, no problem. But you know how these frauditors are, Joe and Peck. You know how these guys are.
Yes.
And I promise you, without even watching this video, some way, somehow, he's going to find a way to belittle, demean, or try and humiliate or embarrass this poor lady, who seems as nice as can be. I tell you, I said it many times. In my line of work, we deal with a lot of small municipalities, small little towns with little clerk offices, little towns with like 35 people. Everyone knows each other. And these are some of the nicest ladies you'll ever talk to.
They'll be more. They will bend over backwards to help you out. As long as if you start being disrespectful, they'll start limiting what they'll do for you.
I'll never forget 2 years ago, my mom had a really bad injury. And I was just casually talking to one of the ladies, calling for business. She was like, "Oh, how you doing, hon?" I'm like, "Well, blah, 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 family, this and that." Do you know this lady sent a card to my office to me wishing my mother well? That's how nice and polite and kind these people can be. Yet idiots like James Freeman want to go and exploit them, belittle them, humiliate them just for a stupid YouTube video.
Yes, he's not doing this for some, I am an activist, I'm trying to make things better. He is trying to make a YouTube video, trying to get clicks and views, trying to make a little bit of money because he, for every reason, does not want to have a real job.
Not.
You know that every single person that sends a get well card is a tyrant.
Yes. Every government official that sends a get well card steals a wings from an angel.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's like they get an extra $40,000 bonus for sending get well cards or something. I don't know. That's just how auditors think. I assume.
Okay.
We have our town manager's office. I think if there's any others.
Okay.
Communications falls under the manager's office. Procurement falls under the manager's office. So yeah, those are the main areas.
Okay, great. So the annual town budget is $151 million. And we're going to need to cut that by $50 million within the next year.
So you may want to speak with somebody in our finance department.
Right. Well, we've spoken to who we need to speak to. So at this point, what we're doing is we're going around and we are getting the names and salaries of everyone that works in every department.
Oh, that should be listed.
Right.
Yeah.
So what we're looking for, though, is voluntary compliance.
Oh, okay.
And so we're trying to see who's cooperative and who's not. As you know, everything is listed. It's all open records.
Right. You can do a public records request for that information, actually.
Right. So in order to figure out who we're going to cut, though, we're going to see who won.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
Who we're going to cut. He is giving the misrepresentation that he actually is a high-ranking official that has the authority to do so when he has no power whatsoever. The truth is, the question this has now gone from, oh, I'm just a local guy doing a DIY story about my local government to now I'm actually blah blah blah. And the question should be, who are you? What are you doing? Oh, the police come. Who are you? What are you doing? What is your name? What department are you with?
Yeah, what agency are you working for? Where's your identification? We need to know who you are now.
Before I give that type of personal information, I need to know who I'm speaking to. And then the whole, oh, well, it doesn't matter who I am. You just need to give me the information or else. Well, no,
that's not how it works. That's not how you play this game. This is what you have to do.
No, you can actually just put down my name as good citizen.
This guy's he's trying to get kicked in the face. Like, he's trying to get me to come down to Australia and just kick him in the face. Like,
Does
he's
it come down or does it go over?
Trying.
Well, yeah, I guess it would come down because we have to go south of the equator to get to him. That's where
I'll come south. I'll stop in Florida and get some ribs from Joe. Stop and give David a high five after having a Texas Rangers game, and then I'm coming, Peck. I'm coming.
Well, no, I'll go. You pick me up in Florida. We'll go to Texas.
You'll bring the ribs.
I'll bring the ribs. I'll bring the ribs. We'll go to David. He'll give us the brisket, and then we'll probably stop in LA before we fly to. So I don't know what LA. We probably can get some tacos from LA. Then we fly across to Hawaii. We'll get some Loco Moco in Hawaii, and then we fly on down to Australia. Probably pick up Fraud Watch to help us out with this matter while we're there, and play with some kangaroos and some poisonous snakes.
Now I want to go back to an important point, and here's something interesting. What I've started doing is, and I started doing this when I was demonetized back in September, and I still do it. When I get the name of specific agencies and the name of specific employees, I started calling these agencies and speaking to some of these individuals. I'll call them and I will say, hey, just so you know, a person put out a video of you and with the intention of making you look like you're in a bad light or calling you names or whatever the case might be. I will email you a link to the video to have it privacy struck. Now, I'm proud to say there are two channels that I don't want to say I've had taken down, but two videos in particular where I've reached out to the business owner. They responded and said that, yes, they went through YouTube's channel or mechanisms, I guess you can say, and they had the video removed. And I went back and checked, and both their channels were down. Their channel had been terminated by YouTube for violating terms of service. Both channels. I don't want to say I'm proud, like I'm responsible for that, but I am happy that people are finally not allowing these clowns to bully them.
Well, don't say that. Okay. I think best way of putting it, you may not be responsible for it, but you kind of assist in the matter.
Contributed to it.
Yeah, you contributed to it. You made it because, and here's the thing: a lot of times after the people dealt with these guys, they get harassed so badly by these sycophants that these guys have that they don't want to hear him. They really start flagging the phone calls to the point of. I know I've reached out to one office, not an office, but a business that was in Washington State. They didn't want to talk to me. They were getting harassed, and hey, I don't blame them. I spoke to one person. I said, I am calling just to let you know that I can assist you in help you do a privacy strike if you care to do so. Exactly. They didn't care. They didn't. They probably felt that doing anything probably made it worse. Yeah. They would probably made it worse. Yeah. But you know what? At least I tried. I made an offer. That person didn't want to do it. Now, of course, I don't have time to go do this a lot. But
I don't know if anyone has done this already. I'm probably going to do this tomorrow. I want to call this agency and try and speak with this lady directly. We have her name.
Yeah, it's Amanda.
Miss Amanda or Andrea. I'll play it back later. I'm going to call and say you were incredibly professional. However, this person that made this video of you was intentionally trying to put you in a bad light. I don't even know the title of the video. He probably said tyrant or blah, blah, blah. And she probably knows now the guy is full of it. But doesn't video out there trying to figure out where the video is from. Because for all I know, his goons are calling this lady, harassing her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They could have. It's kind of like that video that you sent me a link to beforehand. The city manager or city administrator, excuse me, actually gave a card to the content creator, who he did put that information out on. So he said it so that my people can contact you.
Right. Hey, David, welcome to the panel.
Hey guys.
Shame. Once we get to the end of this video, we're gonna wrap up. If you want to hang out for a few minutes, you can. Because GS is about to get started. I usually send people over.
Yeah, I think that, and if you're going to watch GS, get your 10 hats ready because I think tonight is Conspiracy Tuesday.
It's Conspiracy Tuesday. But let's keep watching. Let's wrap this video up because I want to see get to the part
where one where Freeman goes in and tries to tell everybody they're going to get fired. This guy is a total idiot. I'm sorry, but that guy.
You're right. Don't be sorry. It's the truth.
I mean, wants to be voluntarily cooperative and who wants to make us go and dig.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just. Does he think anyone's actually going to fall for this?
Well, this lady is. This lady is.
No. We got to call her too
for their.
So you just missed what I said. I'm going to call this office tomorrow.
Oh, you were talking about this one. Okay, all right, good.
I'm calling this office tomorrow. I'm going to try and speak with this exact lady, and I'm going to find the exact video on his channel and say, Miss, I will email it to you, and then I'll send you a video on YouTube where you can privacy strike it. Because as I said, David, and you may not have heard this, but I have assisted with two frauditors, smaller frauditors, but still frauditors, getting their channels taken down by calling people that have been on these videos in local businesses, having them follow the steps to get a privacy strike and getting the channel terminated from YouTube. I've done 2 channels, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of, people say, oh, well, you're a hypocrite. You just make videos for money. No, let me try and actually do something to help out. And this lady is incredibly kind, incredibly sweet. She doesn't deserve to be drugged through the mud. But anyway, let's play more of the video.
For information.
Okay.
So we can start with you. What's your name?
It's right here, Danielle Tanner.
Danielle Tanner.
That's correct.
Where do we get Andrea from? Where do we get Ashley from?
Actually, there was another name plate that I saw earlier that I just assumed it was hers, but I did not see Danielle. So,
okay. Okay.
Danielle. I appreciate your cooperation, Danielle.
Yeah,
This just makes it a lot easier
Yeah,
this
I'm
way.
not really going to give you my salary though, because that's something that you should get through a public records request through the proper channels.
Oh, okay. So you don't want me to know what your salary is?
Well, I think that that kind of information is usually gathered through one of our official public records requests.
Okay, so you do acknowledge that it's public knowledge and public information.
Yeah.
But you don't want to voluntarily cooperate?
Well, it's not that I'm not interested in cooperating. It's just I want to make sure that we follow all the proper channels.
Okay,
Hey, Will?
but you are being uncooperative, though.
Will,
I'm sorry.
she should have called him right there. If he
Yeah.
would actually had the authority to be doing this, and he was from someone who is actually doing this, he should know her salary, shouldn't he?
That's a very good point.
Agreed.
Or if he didn't know it, he
Well,
knows
this
exactly
is-
where
this-
to go to. He wouldn't be asking her.
Well, he would have all the information. He's just using the guise of, oh, this is a voluntary. We want people to voluntarily come forward and yada yada. That's bullcrap.
How is this guy not in jail for impersonating somebody?
This is a conversation that needs to be had at another time.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but then again, Peck says it's his right because he's a taxpayer, right, Peck?
Oh, hey, Peck, how you doing? I didn't see you there. How you doing, man?
Yeah. I pay taxes, so I'm allowed to know how my tax dollars are spent for every single person working in the government. So I have to know all of their wages immediately. And I've brought my clipboard here, and I will be filing FOIA requests and blah blah blah. You know I'm fucking with you.
That's my point with this guy. Like this guy, he's a frauditor auditor himself.
Sorry, that's not my my intent.
Okay, are these all of the business cards of everybody who works in this office?
It's not all of them, but it is some of them.
Okay, all right. Well, those who are
That's a
uncooperative
lot
are
of
likely going to
cards.
be the first to be cut.
Okay.
So,
Danielle, will you help me for a moment? Yeah, thank you. Excuse me one moment.
Danielle, I wasn't finished.
I'm just going to get called away real quickly. I'll be right back.
Well, if you could just tell her that you'll come on back as soon as we're done with you.
Okay.
No, you're good.
As soon as we're done, like what do you mean when we're done with? What is it? What is? Dave, guys.
And here's the thing.
guys.
You know that other employee. The reason why they're calling Danielle back is this
Get her
dude's.
away from the
Yeah, they're
video.
getting ready to tell her this dude's full of crap. You know that's what's getting ready to happen. He knows.
No.
Well, that's why
It's because
I saw in a later. Go ahead, Peck. I'm sorry.
it's because he pays her salary, so he gets to say whatever the fuck she does, like during her time at work, because apparently he pays her. So
Well,
yeah, like that's their psychology. of
Well,
it.
you know, well, Peck. Just to be fair, the person that asked her to come back there is also pays city taxes as well, and probably actually pays more of her salary than this other guy does. So basically, she probably needs to listen to what that other person says, or, based on your theories and stuff.
I've said it before, and I will say it again. The only thing being a taxpayer gives you the authority to do is pay taxes.
Yeah, but they magically think that means they own the entire country.
I'd like to see the receipt.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay, I have the video here, so yeah, I'm gonna first thing in the morning call this lady, and I'm gonna do something about it. Let's play on.
Just holler back to her, that you're in the middle of an interview.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Ma'am.
Oh, I'll just say
I need to
real
really
quick.
fight my temptation to reach to the screen and strangle this guy right now.
I don't think that's going to work too well.
I think we all want to. Nerd Girl for the $5. Thank you so much. He introduced himself as Agent Grande Johnson. At least he was truthful there. He's a big.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa. Thank you so much.
Real quick, guys. Here
for
you go,
that
Nerd Girl.
$2 super think you are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me
Eagle
$1,
Nick,
you
own
make
it.
me holler. Eagle Nick, all this.
Eagle Pep,
Thank you.
own
Thank
it.
you. Oh, this. Well, Nerd Girl, you have Eagle Nick's approval. Thank you so much for the $5. Appreciate it. Appreciate everyone that's willing to support my little channel. So
it's a good thing that she left. I think she gave him too much time, but it is what it is. Now the cops are about to show up, and when I was,
you know what? Hey, GJM, if you're still here, I think you may have gone over to GS's stream. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on this.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot to say. I'm gonna do a video on this.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to say about this.
I have a lot to say. I'm gonna do a video on this.
that's when I realized what this guy was actually doing, because the cops seem to be taking him a little bit too seriously. Where if he did this last year, everybody would have laughed it off. But right now, they're not laughing it off because they don't know who he works for. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about, but I'll elaborate in just a moment.
Ma'am, why are you resisting? Rather than choosing to voluntarily supply me with public information, they dialed 911. It appears.
All right, I'm gonna fast forward because I want to hear Josh's commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Pigs are flying. I want to listen to something Troll has to say.
Knows that there's somebody in this office who spends 9 out of 8 hours of their day on TikTok, right? We all know that person, right? It's probably Torres, right? We all know.
So I was asking myself, why are the cops listening to this? It's clearly bullshit. It's clearly nonsense. He doesn't want to say who he works for. Not identifying, doesn't seem official, but he's trying to look official. And that's when I realized that he was probably trying to impersonate someone that works for the new department, Doge. Now, I don't do politics. I'm not telling you if it's a good thing or not. That's not why I'm talking about this. I'm just saying this because this is the time where he chooses to do this as the Doge department is firing people and making cuts. So these cops might think that he works for Doge, and that's why they're being a little bit more cautious and just being a little bit more on guard instead of telling him to kick rocks, is because he's not telling who he works for. Now, that's just a theory of mine. Let me know if you think.
I think that's pretty spot on.
I believe that could be true as well. They don't know who he is. They don't know who he works for. But, at some point, you just got to say, dude, if you don't identify yourself, you're going to jail. And just throw it up. And it turns out that that person is some sort of official, then you can pull up his videos and probably your own too, and say this guy was so mysterious, we didn't know who he was, and we told him to leave, and because he was asking questions that there's a proper way of getting that information, not asking for volunteer information. Volunteers. Because if he kept on pushing, you could have probably got someone say something that they probably did not need to say to the public. Might be releasing some PII about another employee, or their own PII that gets out there on the YouTube world. Because I seriously doubt this guy really cares what he puts out there.
No, this is just. I mean, of course he doesn't care. This is just him.
That is James Freeman,
trying to make
right?
a quick. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, fellas, you have the final word. We're who's calling me? Okay. You guys have the final word, and we're gonna call it quits. I said it's gonna be a short one.
See you later.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let's definitely follow up.
Hold on. Heck, all the smart remarks you have to make. All you can say is "see you later." Come on, you're supposed to say something like, "You're violating my 10th Amendment" or something dumb. Come on.
Don't say my name, Peck. You just violated my 4th Amendment right by doxing me on the internet, and I'm gonna sue you.
Thank you, Colton.
That was good. I love when they say that. That
Yeah,
was good.
You're completely screwed, dude, because Chili is my lawyer. And, like, have you ever seen a Power Ranger in court before? He's like, pew, 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 pew. Just, like, deflecting all of that shit from the other people and just, like, firing facts right at the judge.
Yeah. I am absolutely afraid.
Will, one thing you ought to do besides calling her tomorrow, you ought to let the authorities down at where is this again?
Arizona.
Oh, okay.
You ought to let the authorities there know that somebody's impersonating an inspector and doing all that, trying to get private information.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the employee that is an option that she has, because I'm not the one that on the video. I'd rather it would be more if it came from an employee from that building.
Right. Yeah, there is an issue standing.
I'll follow up. Like I said, I'm probably going to cover that. I am going to do a video on this. It's going to be a short one. I know, like people like Lucid will probably do a video on it. I'm gonna make that clear. Absolutely. But all right, fellas.
Short one. I'm Dr. Lanou, host of Dr. Lanou's Story Time. Here to tell. I had a joke for you, Will, and doggone it, you messed me up. I forgot it. Yep.
Blame Peck. He stole the show tonight. Peck, you're always welcome. You're always welcome on the panel.
Hey, now I know what it was. Will, your name is going on the lawsuit.
Bye, Joe. I don't need to hear that. Well, everybody have a good night. I may not be live for at least a week. I'll probably be on Friday, but this is the weekend of the big move back home to Philly, so I don't know what my internet situation will be. I should be set up by Friday.
Oh, so you're going to go back down to the pigeon system, right?
You know what? I bring you back, and then you just have to say something. I don't.
Well, when is the really big day?
March 28th.
Okay.
I thought I sent you our website. I didn't send you our website.
I don't think so.
I'll send it again. There's also virtual information for I sent out because if you want to join virtually, for the
what? Actually, you may have, but send it again, will you? I think it may have gotten eaten.
Okay.
Send it again.
And you did not send me anything neither.
I sent a group. I swore I sent it to both of you in an email. Could have went to spam. I'll take care of you guys. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right, we're wrapping up. Everybody have a good night.
See you later.
See you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Yes.
Now, everybody say goodbye for about the 7th time to the newest Frauder Mania YouTube handle he has created. Go create you a few more, because Eagle Nick Audits is fixing to send you out the door.
Oh, what an assault.
Fuck you up. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say it again, bro. Say it again. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, boy.
Are you serious right now?
Let's go. Don't you touch me. Don't you put hands on me. This is a lawsuit, sir.
Okay.
Everybody see what's happening? Look at this.